Storytime at the A. Leventis Gallery. Today we're going to take a look at one of my favorite books, What Do You Do with a Problem? Now, I'm standing in front of these two wonderful paintings by Jean Pillement that are a pair of paintings. And the reason is because they kind of remind me of the sort of whole story that we're going to hear in this book. In one of the paintings, we see this terrible, terrible storm and lots of water and these waves crashing and everybody looking anxious and stressed and like everything is just sort of going wrong in the world. And then we see a similar sort of setting, but on a beautiful, beautiful sunny day with still waters and greenery and everybody sort of dancing around and having fun. And we're going to kind of understand what the whole thought might be behind the paintings when we take a look at this book together. Let's go. What do you do with a problem? I don't know how it happened, but one day I had a problem. I didn't want it. I didn't ask for it. I really didn't like having a problem. But there it was. Why is it here? What does it want? What do you do with a problem? I thought. I wanted to make it go away. I shooed it, I scowled at it, I tried ignoring it, but nothing worked. I started to worry about my problem. It's getting big. What if it swallows me up? What if my problem sneaks up and gets me? What if it takes away all of my things? I worried a lot. I worried about what would happen. I worried about what could happen. I worried about this and I worried about that. And the more I worried, the bigger my problem became. And I wished it would just disappear. I tried everything. I could hide from it. I even found ways to disguise myself. But it still found me. Look at it, it's gotten even bigger and bigger and bigger. The more I avoided my problem, the more I saw it everywhere. I thought about it all the time. I didn't feel good at all. I couldn't take it anymore. This has to stop, I declared. Maybe I was making my problem bigger and scarier than it actually was. After all, my problem hadn't really swallowed me up or attacked me. I realized that I had to face it. When I got face to face with it, I discovered something. My problem wasn't what I thought it was. I discovered it had something beautiful inside. My problem held an opportunity. It was an opportunity for me to learn and to grow, to be brave, to do something. It showed me that it was important to look closely because some opportunities only come once. So now I see problems differently. I'm not afraid of them anymore because I know their secret. Every problem has an opportunity for something good. You just have to look for it. And we can see how the problem transformed from this sort of grey, scary thing that we saw earlier on to this bright and colourful boat. And this kind of reminds us of our two paintings, doesn't it? this dark, gloomy problem or this dark, gloomy scenery, a different time of the day, a different mindset, and you can see it with a whole new range of colors. Now, join me in Renoir's workshop so we can do our own little arts and crafts based on this wonderful book. It's me again. Now let's take a look at our special activity inspired by the book, What Do You Do with a Problem? So, what we are going to do today, this is an example, is to make a very magical special pair of binoculars. And this is the pair that I made right here. Now you don't need much. The main thing, most important thing, is the roll part of 2 toilet rolls when they're empty. So you just save these when you're done. Some sort of string. If you have like colorful yarn, that definitely works well. We used here. And then different materials to decorate. So you could use colorful tape. You can use obviously paint, which is a great base. Felt tips. We always like to use a little bit of glitter, but it can be messy, so always double check with your parents. And glue. Now, if you have a glue gun, that's particularly good because it will make it stick well together, but really even this sort of glue will work just fine. Also need scissors so that you can cut the yarn, or so that you can make a hole that we will make using this special contraption. But don't worry if you don't have it. So, we begin by painting these 2 in the colors that we want. I'm not going to do that because I'm sure you know how to do it. I am going to show you though how we glue it together. So, now that my glue is nice and hot, just squidge some out like this. There we go. A couple layers just to make sure. And then press together and hold. Then you want to make holes on either side. So, make a hole like this on one side. There we go, perfect. And a hole on the other side, around the same place. And you cut a piece of string. I'm going to use pink because I think this is a really fun color. You could also, if you have yarn, use it to decorate. You don't have to just use it to make the binocular strings. No. Then we tie a nice strong double knot. So once, and then twice. And the same on the other side. Really couldn't be simpler. This particular activity has 2 very important ingredients. One of it is creativity in order to make the binoculars extra fun and special. But the second one is imagination combined with point of view. So when we look through these magical glasses, these magical binoculars, any pair that we make, we have to remember that every problem has a solution and look through the binoculars like our friend in the book did, full of hope and possibilities. That's all from us today. I hope you enjoy the art and craft activity. Bye-bye.